Story, don't you?
I got his mother told me I can do it, but when all this shit got to going on with the boy, I kind of like, shit, let that close out.
Because we don't have a new West Coast like Menace. The Menace was the last one. We waiting on something.
You right.
So, Wack, let me ask you. This was Detox asked me a few minutes ago. You think like the verse was like a passing of the torch from Game to YG?
Nah, they passed the torch to Kendrick 10 years ago. Snoop Dogg, Game, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had never passed YG the torch because he ain't the nigga that can carry it. I think Game just didn't want to battle him. He was on some big homie Bump and Paul Rube shit. That's what he was on. He didn't go in there to battle the dude. He went in there to have fun.
Yeah.
He didn't go in there to create no friction. Because you got to understand, within Compton, now Paul Rules is beefing with Paul Rules.
You know what's crazy? You weren't there to iron out any friction or any issue. And the Paul Rules that are beefing with Paul Rules are the Paul Rules that don't like you. So, there's that.
You got Fruit Town, okay. If you look right behind Game, that's Wack. That's the nigga that turned out Soulja Boy, Chris Brown, all them niggas, right?
The Wacko, right?
He from Fruit.
The nigga that you can't be around. The nigga that has you scared like you seen the ghost.
Nah, that's Wack.
Okay.
From Fruit Town, Paul Rue. But then YG them from Treetop, right? Them is enemies now, right? Then you got niggas just from the mob on that side, but then Cedar Block don't get along with them. So he had got in there and got the battling and nigga and all that shit. Niggas get the frowning up, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you naming all the people and the reasons why you can't go, but you just trying to hide behind the game. But them is all really your reasons why you couldn't go. Got you.
Well, shit. Luckily,
yeah, he went in there. He treated it like a party.
Yeah. That's good.
Why you think he didn't? Why you think he didn't invite Jim Jones to get the East Coast thing going with he certified Jim Jones. Back in the day.
Well, he did after the fact, but that came through Hot Dog for Westside Paul Rue and the Samoan homies out of course. That was the West Sides did that. He probably didn't do that because I was supposed to have been there, right? Because he wanted to drive my red bandana Chevy down there.
In the beginning.
Yeah, I was supposed to have been there. So, and he thinking in his head, I can't trust Wack. Wack, I already know he see dude. And then
Wack said that he's not there because Jim Jones is gonna be there. Come on, bro. That's not true at all. Jim Jones is riding around with them same dudes that you just named that won't let you come outside. So I doubt that Jim Jones is going to be the one to have a problem when it's clear that Jim Jones is a welcome member of these people's community as recently as BET Weekend, just being out with them dudes, and you ain't been around them niggas in years.
Some niggas, like Game whole thing is he didn't want no issues. And then when Apple got to calling and telling me Swizz Beatz, R&B will tell you Swizz Beatz calling my phone. Wack, what's up, bro?
Man, we don't want to hear nothing about R&B lying a double. That's the last thing you want to hear is any lies coming out of Brownie Deluxe. If you want to know about Brownie Deluxe, just Google it. Brownie Deluxe, 3 X's. She'll come right up. But no, bro, you're lying. Swizz Beatz did not call your phone. That's a complete lie.
Man, hey Swizz, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fall back. I don't want you to have no headaches. I don't need the building. I got business in that building. I got the projects I'm dropping.
Now you making up more lies why you weren't there? First you said you fell asleep. Then you said your car broke down. Now Swizz Beatz. Okay, got it.
He said, Wack, that's gonna get you some more brownie points. I said, I ain't tripping. Niggas is talking about beefing up the police and this nigga complaining, talking about dude be tripping, all kind of dumb shit. Plus, I'm gonna be real, for the lane I'm in, it wouldn't have been a good look me on that type of stage anyway when you got meetings with Costco next week. You're just not.
You ain't got no meeting with Costco. Because the nigga who had a meeting with Costco for any type of distribution wouldn't actually have a meeting with Costco. Costco doesn't handle their own distribution. Costco's distribution is outsourced to a third party. How do I know? Because I used to work for Costco. So Costco's distribution is not actually handled by Costco. It's handled by Kirkland. So with that all being said, you would have a Kirkland meeting is who you would have a meeting with, not Costco, considering the fact that all Costco products are made by who? Kirkland. Right. So if you believe that Wack is telling the truth right now, I got a beach house in the middle of the desert that I'll be happy to sell you.
You know, I'm moving away from the music. For game YG, niggas, that's cool. Where I'm headed towards the slacks and the suits and the button down.
Hey, you going corporate?
Yeah, I'm going to I'm headed to do something else.
That nigga going to Costco to go get a slice of pizza because you will for sure have a meeting with Kirkland, not Costco. You ain't never went to a Costco and seen a Costco product. You see Kirkland products. This nigga's crazy.
Did you even look like that when you was at your hood?
That's game right there, shit. Moving to the corporate shit.
I like, got to, because the music shit is a lot of shit, man. Bro, the music shit is dying out. We in trouble on the urban side, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I seen some shit Jimmy Iovine said streaming about to go away or some shit.
Bro, listen. I wouldn't be... Listen, man. I think they finna isolate the ghetto, shut niggas down, and send niggas back to poverty. They gonna cut that water off niggas just getting out of there with them deals. It's over with. They didn't slice the budget 70%.
Just finna ask you that. The labels ain't giving no money out here.
Hell no. Then if a nigga was getting $2 million for a budget, you in a dog fight to get half of me. Dog fight.
Notice how this conversation keeps swinging further and further away from the actual fact that Wack couldn't go to that game versus because there were too many Bloods in there and it would have been a danger and a hazard to his life.
Dog fight. That's why I've been holding out on Blueface shit. They been calling me. I'm like, nigga, I need Wack. You know, look, I know what y'all saying. You gonna give me my last hit though. We figured out. Well,
but we were just talking about how people get booked, Wack, so you can give us a better understanding. So let's say somebody want to go to a club that holds 600, and then somebody want to go to a club that holds 6,000. How that work?
Well, you ain't gonna find a 6,000 club anyway, nigga. The biggest you gonna get, you gonna live in Miami and shit like if you in Georgia, you gonna get some 1,500s, 2,000s maybe.
Any club that hosts 6,000 people would no longer be a club. That would be an event space. So with that all being said, man, we finna get up out of here to the next one. It's a lot of flammery, a lot of skullduggery, a lot of larceny going on in this situation. And we see that there's a lot of goalposts being moved. Don't forget the fact that the curse of No Jumper is real and it has fallen upon, the people at the games. It's fallen upon the people in the games world and in the games life. So with that all being said, man, it's always a tricky, icky, Mickey, Vicky situation when Wack comes around because the game has been a victim of the No Jumper curse as a bipartisan of Wack 100 for being Wack 100 adjacent. We finna get up out of here to the next one, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We up out of here, man. Say a prayer and be blessed. We gone.